how did Defold happen?
Man, honestly, it's just a high school thing, right? Like guys that I went to high school with, just connected in different ways. Kind of really right out of high school, was really interested in, like, didn't really think that I'd be doing this for a living. It was just like more like, hey, I really enjoy singing and sing along to my favorite songs. Like, I just want to get into a room and jam with some other musicians and play some stuff and just get that out. And then we started writing some songs.
I know, like, fuck, you did like Nickelback.
Yeah, like late 1999, we an old ADAT machine. We just made like 3-4 songs we had written, and we got the attention of a couple, like Joey Moyes, the producer now, Morgan Wall, and all that stuff. Right? There's all like a Vancouver little community there, and we kind of came up with them. So we got a record deal just out of high school, you know, and then our first single that we had released, "Wasting My Time," was a hit, like kind of all over the place, and. So it went from like high school to like being an idiot and then writing some songs, and then we were playing a lot. We were playing shows where like people in like France and Australia and all over North America were like singing these songs back to me, right?
That's unbelievable.
Pretty amazing journey. Yeah.
Oh. So, but you in this entire time, you're a big family man, eh?
Yeah, man. I got 3 kids, so. Yeah, big age range.
I got 4.
You got me beat.
I got
I'm 20, 11, and 5.
11 and a 20 and a 5?
Yeah.
God, you what?
Changing diapers forever, dude.
I changed diapers for 12 years.
Yeah.
I hate it.
But dude, it's a lot of work, but it's the most rewarding job, important job. It's the best, man. I love.
Do you have a blend there, or do you have?
Oldest is a boy, and then I got 2 girls.
I asked that question earlier. Who's your favorite?
Oh man, who's ever behaving the best that day?
Well, actually, I have, I have never a problem saying I do have a favorite. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I do have one, and I feel like we always do. Like, did you grow up with siblings?
Yeah, I got a younger sister.
Who was the favorite?
Do I just have one younger sister?
Yeah, but who was the favorite in your family? Like when you were growing up?
Oh, I don't know. I have to ask my parents. We were both troublemakers. So.
Well, but
yeah.
Well, hence the Scorpio, actually.
Yeah.
Little feisty.
Yeah.
And are you still close with your family? With your?
Oh yeah, my sister lives in Revelstoke, but like my parents are like in Langley where I am at, like where we grew up and where I'm raising my family, and they're walking distance away. So
where do you live right now?
Langley, BC is like I was born in New Westminster, and I moved to Langley I think when I was about 6, and I spent my entire life out there, man.
Really?
Yeah. Never moved to Nashville. It was always very important to me. I recognize how lucky we are to be born and raise families in Canada. I mean, it's very, very.
You know what?
fortunate.
Actually, because I grew up in Berlin.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of shit.
Of course, man.
Traveled the world actually on cruise ships.
Yep.
But like we are very lucky here. We have
You know, I think people that don't travel have a different perspective or don't have a broader perspective on how lucky we are. You know, I've been to Afghanistan, I've been to South Korea, the DMZ, and war-torn places, right? And
you played music in Afghanistan?
Yeah, I went with the Canadian military back in the day when they were there. And
oh, you were in the army?
No, just as a band, right?
Oh, that was as a band?
We brought our music in 2008, something like that. And so we played for the French, and Australia, and Americans, obviously, and the Canadian troops. And so once you start doing that and traveling, right, you recognize how lucky you are to be able to raise your family in a safe place that has opportunity, right?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we have to protect it some. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how good we do with that stuff. You found a charity.
Yeah.
Why and how did that happen?
Me and my friends, yeah. I got a good friend of mine. I have a charity that I do events in a lot of different cities that I go to. And, you know, mental health has affected my life.
How?
Anxiety, depression and stuff, just in school and growing up. And, like, you didn't know what it was, right? But now, like, you know, it's talked about more. And I'd like to be a part of that to make it, you know, destigmatize it, right? And it's a normal thing that everybody's going to go through their own life. You know, it's just we all have ups and downs in our life, and experience some of that with my kids. So I just want to lead the way and show, especially to my own family, is like, hey, the help is there, you know, but we need to keep working at this and create more opportunities and easier access for kids, especially to get this help. So we always go to different cities, have events, whether it be a golf tournament or a softball tournament, whatever it may be. And I'm raising money in each city. The money stays in that city that we raise it in, and we help bolster up the need wherever it's needed. For
It
kids.
is that we don't talk about things. I find this the biggest
It's getting
issue.
way better, man. Because I remember as a kid, it just was. Especially, girls present differently with different things, with depression and anxiety and stuff, and guys do as well. But guys were always told to toughen up, you know. And this is not something you can do that with, right, man? Often you need a lot of help, whether that be somebody to talk to about certain things.
But then I find like people, and I don't know if that is just here or over where I grew up, but in my family, I grew up in Germany, like I said earlier.
Yep.
We always spoke frankly.
Yep.
It doesn't really happen here. You know, every time you go and you say, "Hey, how are you doing?" "I'm great. I'm good. How's it been?" "Amazing." And then you hear like, "Oh, this person committed suicide." You're like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
When did that ever happen?"
Yeah,
Nobody talks about
I
it.
don't know if it's a vulnerability thing or something. I'm not sure what it is. Not letting people in on some of the. Yeah, you are very, very right. It's everything sometimes is not fine.
No.
You
And that's okay.
We've lost some friends who just like I thought they were okay.
Yeah.
You know. So it's very, very important for us to talk about this more openly and actually, connect with people and say, hey, it's okay. If something's going on, let me in on it, right? Because I can help you.
I do this actually with my kids. I like the amount of times I cried in front of them. Not that I wanted to, but it ended up coming out anyways.
Hey, man, it's setting a good example,
It
though,
is
right?
actually, and like even when I drive them to school, the conversations,
Yep.
like they're very blunt.
Good.
But mostly probably because I'm also German, but then I've been told. But then I've been told, no, Mario, this is you. Like you actually very much like you. But like showing vulnerability and talking about
It's important,
things.
man. It's important, especially guys as well, as like showing other guys that it's okay.
And do
Less
you-
of a man for speaking this way and talking about this stuff that might have not been viewed as a manly thing. Right?
Do you reflect in that in your music too?
It's part of it. It's part of my journey. It is not something that I shied away from at all.
Well, if you're in Langley and you have a golf event coming up and you need something to help you donate, I'm happy like with the magazine to donate stuff, like give you hotel stays or whatever you need to help you raise funds.
Love that.
Because it is important. You absolutely.
Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of people like yourself who are willing to help and put forth
I'm a big supporter.
assets for that. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, please let me know. Well, I wish you all the best.
Yeah, great
Have a
chatting
good time,
with you,
Dallas.
dude. Yeah, you too. Great
Thanks,
meeting you,
buddy.
man.